Hello and welcome to Trails to Azure part 66. It is currently time to continue the main quest, which will involve traveling to the Moon Temple in the northwest, which will first require going back to the ship and then traveling there, but I need to go back to the ship to heal anyway. But last time, I'm not paying attention. Last time I finished clearing out as many of the monster chests as I could. Do I have a... no. And with getting those monster quests, I got a lot of superior quartz now. So I have Mars Bell, I have the Uranus Bell, I have a wind variant that I don't have equipped on anyone because it's probably better than having this equipped. Like it's probably better to give him the Jupiter Bell, because then he can do a few more things. But anyway, I have these bells. They're all useful. Basically, I set her up with the Uranus Bell so that she can Golden Halo and Fortuna more. Basically, heavy support. And because Celestial, if I really need it, will be beneficial. I think Celestial is probably too expensive to actually use. Like, I have an EP Cut 3 and it still costs 480. I'm probably not going to use it much, but it's there to exist as like an emergency full heal revive, so the other heals are better. I considered using the... oh, I can't remember the name. I already forgot. The Wind Bell, so that I could spam or more easily cast Breath a bunch or Holy Breath because of their wind spells despite being healing spells. Actually, it's probably faster to go this way. Or it might be faster to go this way. But yeah, I'm considering that instead. But for now, I'm going to stick with this setup. I don't think my setup is good. And I've also abandoned talking to the normal people because they're stressing something that I'm going to ignore. So, it's time to visit the Moon Temple. I think here's probably the better starting point to run to the Moon Temple from. But I'm not sure. Ooh, that slime. I wasn't paying attention to the mini-map. I would have run into him. But the path is no longer mined, which is kind of unrealistic. Like, it should still be covered in mines, because there's so many places on Earth that are still have, like, landmines, and people who live there now have to live with that. And it's not a good situation, is a light way of putting it. Misclick. Yeah, I'd want to kill them so I didn't get AoE'd. I didn't mean to fight that guy. Yeah, I already got everything down here. Just had to double check. But it's to the Moon Temple. It's my second time here this run. In this game. Previously visited here with Noelle. Not Noelle. Reese. This is going to be sealed, so I'm going to have to go to the right. That's Ouroboros' crest. The door appears to have been sealed off by some kind of power. Everyone, look! That bell. That, if you actually think about it, from where they are, they wouldn't be able to see it. But, whatever. That bell. We've just got to stop that thing from resonating, right? You're welcome to try, at least. Huh? My oh my. Our meddling little Meister must have pointed you this way, didn't he? Perhaps the definitive Gordius class units angered him? Or could it have been the attack on Arc-en-Ciel? It was less angered. Oh, this is bad writing. Well, I mean, it's Randy, so it fits, but it was less angered and more pissed out of his mind, I'd say. Like, it's just not a good sentence. You reap what you sow. Well, that's no fair. Why should I have to pick up the tab for the professor and the Jaegers? But oh well. I guess that's life. If you're here, you must be looking to have some fun. Let's get the party started, shall we? Archaisms? These are Leor Gun Easy. What? Gun Easy? What? They're the Society's location defense archaisms, and yet despite being the Society's archaisms, we know the name. Who cares? Either way, we're sending them to the scrap heap. Roger that. So they have magnets. Leor Gunny. Like, the name doesn't make any sense. This is not going to pull them in. He is going to try and focus one down. Heavy firepower is dangerous. Wind is better than fire. If I don't have wind, I do have wind. Aerial's probably good enough. She will spam Fortuna. Because she'll cast it. Then she'll get a chance. And she'll cast it again. Double stack it instantly. Which is not actually worthwhile because the damage dealer was already fully stacked, but... Then I will Golden Halo. Which will increase damage. Okay, no, this is not going to be bad. Oh, I can't... Oh, because the net reduces movement. Any actually useful crafts? Not really. Well, does no damage. Dark Matter wouldn't be bad. I think I'm just going to do Aerial again. She's just going to keep moving forward. Very slowly. So I think I have enough time to do one more gold. Oh, it doesn't affect them anyway. Aerial is probably better. So I can't cast it as fast if I use Aerial instead of, like, Dark Matter. This section's not going to do anything. I also was not paying half as much attention as I should have been. Is it a Peerless? Yeah. Except she can't move. Well, that was a mistake. I mean, it's a mistake that doesn't really matter that much, but... Peerless are here. So let's run over here. And then use... a... Can't AoE. She's not gonna get a turn. I don't know, is it stun? I mean, just using a Curia Bomb is all I need. And she's not gonna get that casted, so... He can't do anything. He will just Aerial again. Nope, Aerial Strike is not what I want. Breath is probably good enough. I can actually move now. Yeah, left one's dead. Oh god, that's bad gameplay. It was just bad by me, but... I really don't think something that explodes at that high of a radius is a good choice for gameplay design. Like, if we ever have to fight more than 2 of those, that's, I think, bad design. If it's just the 2 now and I never fight them again, whatever. Wing leveled up. Come on, what does the chance go to? Does it go to 75? Nice. It will eventually reach 100%, I think. At which point I might equip it on someone else. Which I'm probably not getting it to 100, but... They already exploded. Okay, no, he's just letting us in. Like, haha. Standing... God, I hate that these ones for some reason auto-progress, but none of the others do. Haha, standing ovation, all of you. Very well. Come right inside. No need to be shy. Yeah, he's just letting us in. What do you make of this? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling he has some tricks up his sleeves. And they're not going to be the fun kind either. Regardless, our only option is to press forward. Is it? Yeah, let's prepare for the worst. Yeah, boom. You could just go this way. It's not our only option to press forward. Does she have the regen equipped? She does not. Ooh. I mean, I should... Wait, does he have the regen? No. Yes. Okay. I think it would be more important to have the regen on Tio, but... Ah, they just don't let me in there. But we didn't know that at the time. I think there's a... Yeah, there is a rest station right here. I save way more than I should, but... And there's a thing on the left. Look at those! God, that statue looks so bad. Whatever spell was used to seal the entrance is being employed here as well. You think. It would seem that they come in different varieties as well. The 2 on either side have Ouroboros' mark on them, while the door up above seems to bear the crest of the cult. Yeah. What in the world is the fool playing at here? Well, we'll find the answer soon enough. We should start our investigation. Then let's be off. Not these fire creatures again. They better be low level. Yes. Good. Okay. That's a lot of Fire Sepith. Sadly, in this game, for some reason, Fire Sepith is not the limit. Wind is. Like, the difference in the mundane Sepith is kind of interesting. Because I don't think I made a ton more wind-based quartz. I don't even know if I made any. I probably made at least 1 or 2 evasions, but is this a low level? No, it is high level, I assume. It's a Dullahan? Nice. And then... Those look like poltergeists? Nice. I got it. I can remember the names of a few enemies, and I can make an educated guess when I don't know the names. Because admittedly, Dullahan is a fairly easy guess. And Poltergeist, I mean, both of those were educated guesses. And the fact that, like, there's definitely a Poltergeist enemy in this area, in 0, so... Poltergeist. Okay. The burst gauge always exists. Okay, that's just gonna be like a skeleton. Bone warrior. Yeah, these are like weird enemies to fight at this stage. Like they're on level-ish, I think, because they don't run away automatically. Yet they're also incredibly weak. That's a funny attack. Okay. I came up here. Let's... Ooh, no. Let's just go left first. Left. 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 Am I back where I started? I am. Okay. So. I don't want to fight him. Left. Left. Wait, I am looping. I'm not going crazy, I am looping. Okay. For a second I thought I was going crazy because it very quickly was like, that didn't make any sense. But it's looping somehow. I kind of want to figure out the exact... So this is there. Then here. Then here brings me back... Oh, that sound effect, did that imply something? So this is here. From here. So that's teleporting right there. What a weird intro to a fight. Just, there's something there, but they don't even react, and then boom, we're fighting. Dark Clown. 16,000 HP. I mean, he should use arts, I think, in this scenario. They guard that. Flare Butterfly. They guard... I guess they resist all normal arts, probably. They resist physical. Do they resist this, though? Yes. I think they might resist... Okay, they don't resist, but they resist. How about this? That... They didn't complain about that, so they're weak to... Okay, they're weak to time. Pretty easy. Sadly, I can't hit both. In which case, I think I'd rather Dark Matter. Wait, they didn't get debuffed, right? Yeah, they're immune because everything's immune. Can't have you debuffing the enemies. No, no, no. That's not an option. It's definitely not a mechanic that's an inherent part of the game. I should be Fortuna-ing, but... I'm gonna need to heal. Oh yeah, he has the wind boost, so he can spam breath. Kinda useful. Fortuna is worth more. Boom, fully stacked. Celestial. No, that'd be a waste. I mean, I think I'm gonna leave that cast to Lloyd. Lloyd will heal everyone. Except he's not going to heal everyone because he's going to get cancelled out of it. Not that it being cancelled out matters, because it's going to attack him instead of other people, except he's going to die now. Because he's not going to be able to cast anything fast enough. Hey, he can cast this fast enough on himself. I think I need to go damage now. The arts is going to burn out soon, but not that soon. I mean, neither of these are going to hit. If I get lucky, I might... Okay, that's ideal. Because then he gets the cast off. They explode. No more exploding enemies, please. They're the most just obnoxious enemies. 49 out of 61. Lloyd isn't dead, but he looks like he's dead. He opened the chest on her behalf, and as though they had been overstuffed, a thick bundle of letters expanded and burst out until a wealth of them were scattered on the floor between them. 83 out of 13,000. Plenty of healing. Okay. I think that's basically everything, because this loops there. And actually, no, this loops there. So that all loops. So it's all here. Okay. I don't think there's any other possible directions I can go on the left there. I'll have to go through that door, but fully healing is better. Let's go down first. Bone Archer. Definitely not a creative name. That looks like a different Bone Warrior. I thought the other Bone Warriors were orange. Maybe it was purple though. Nope, I think it must have been the same one. I thought they were orange though. I'm not getting a lot of levels on Shield. Wing just leveled up. It might level up if I run around a bunch and fight a ton of, like, mob enemies. But, anyway, it's the usual. Yeah, that's Shield. If I fight, like, 2, maybe 3 more Doolahans, I should level up Shield. And I'm just gonna do this because that will save a tiny bit of effort, because I'll be slightly stronger. It won't save effort, but it will save, like, I'll just be stronger. Okay, it did not level up at all. It didn't visibly grow there. Previous time it visibly grew. Okay, maybe repeatedly fighting the same enemy doesn't do anything? I don't know. 5th Blaster. Congrats to Lloyd for changing No-L Seeker to 1L Finder. No-L Seeker, 1L Finder. As in she lost? Is that the joke? Not a great joke, I think, but 2 more range and more accuracy. That's pretty good. And, like, I don't know. I thought traditionally, it's only been a thing for at least a few years. I thought traditionally the whole L thing is you take an L, you don't find an L. It's like 1L Finder. The joke is Seeker Finder, but I just don't think the joke makes sense. On a fundamental level. But it is what it is. More chests. Astral Raiment. This is the one before, yet you couldn't get here until you got the other one, so you get 49 before you can possibly find 48. They're in the wrong order. Which I don't really blame them. There's 61 of them to place, so messing up the order a bunch is reasonable. Hero stood and carefully reached for the chest with both hands, only to make her hug it more tightly. He paused, waited with patience. Moments later she relented, understanding that he meant no harm. Which then led to the chest being opened and letters flying everywhere. I'm gonna take the orb, and then I'm gonna get attacked. Moon orb. No, I didn't get attacked yet. Suspicious. I assumed I was gonna get attacked. I'm fighting the Doolahan because I really do want to level up the quartz. Come on. It's getting closer. I think the Master Quartz are kind of... The leveling facet of the Master Quartz is a little... Because like, it levels so slowly that it doesn't... The fact that it levels barely matters for most of the game. Like, it feels like there should be more levels with smaller, that level up more, so that there's a bigger so that it's just a more progression that matches you a little better. You look inside and find a manuscript of the chess autobiography. Wow, you're mentioned in there, but not in a flattering way. So I think I'm done on the left. The moon orb has nothing to do with that. Oh, okay, moon orb right here. And then it's going to open the right. No, it's not. How do I open the right? Is it this? Go out, around, and in over here? Yep. Okay, I have no idea where I am. Oh, this area. Okay. Because in 0, you only got here from the other direction. You never had a reason to backtrack through it. So I really didn't recognize it. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's what I'm here to fight. The lion centaur looking thing. Can't remember, is this a Kelpie? It's a nightmare. I don't think nightmares in the like mythical sense were traditionally ocean, like ocean-based unicorn creatures. They might be. Face away, please. Team rush is good. Shield's getting closer. Oh, Mega Drive. That's funny, that's a good name. Randy was first in line to buy the Epstein Foundation's first ever Orbital pager. He's calling it the Red Beeper. I don't get it. Which is on me for not getting it maybe, but oh yeah, I got the raiment. It's on for women, I guess. ADF is decreased. Okay, it's just worse on her. How much defense? 380, 360, 55, 45, 15. The speed's worth it. She loses out on ADF, but I think the speed is worth it. Five speed's not bad. Okay, I'm about to level up. That must be the one that triggers the block, but I'm gonna have to keep exploring to get the orb. Wait, no, the orb is through the blocked area. So I'm basically going to kill the guy in the center. Except he's in water, and he's a robot. That's pretty lame. It starts with one, and then another one just randomly jumps in. Riot Saber. I feel like I've fought these before in 0. Eee. Sleeping is annoying. And there's space weakness. I think it's totally worth it to use mint drops. The defense down proc is pretty good. Okay, we'll get the Fortuna off. Two stacks of Fortuna. Now that's a lot of damage. Unintentional sentence. Okay, I don't get what they're doing. How much damage? I want the number. 2,900 on the upper end. I don't even think this is going to debuff. It did. I think this is actually totally worth it. Get a second one of these. 50% ADF debuffed. Hit them with the dark matter. This should be like 4,500. $3,600. Am I bad at math? It was about 3k. Half of 3k should have been about 1,500. But it was also 2,400 on the other guy. Half of that would be 3,600, so it's reasonable. Shield leveled up finally. Pixie's still only level 3, but it should level up soon. No idea what Meteor Breaker is. I'll equip it. So, I don't think Shield is great. Okay, so that's the max level. I should get the Master Art. Rune of Refuge. Level 5 Master Quartz. To see what it is. 10 and 5 is pretty good. 6 turns of defense plus 50 is a huge upgrade from 5 turns of 25. Once I'm sub 20%, I get 6 turns of plus 50. I mean, he fulfills his purpose. I mean, he's evasion focused, so that's not the best, but it still helps with arts, so it's good. Okay, but Meteor Breaker is a large area. Probably better, because I only unlocked it now. So wait, if I go to Quartz, Rune of Refuge. Party-wide, grants physical immunity, absorbs 20% of attack/craft damage dealt as HP. Is that a one-time use per combat, or can I use it repeatedly? In which case, that seems superb. Why does fighting them respawn all the enemies? Oh, okay, the chest is over there. I'm blind. I forgot where it was. Not at all what I meant to do. Her range is too short. There. Done. Now I need to go here, here, and just up here. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. Celestial Bomb EX. 51. Where's 50? He then removed one specific envelope from his breast pocket and placed it above the lid. Whoever left this letter and chest placed it in front of my door instead of yours. You'd best read it. The clock is ticking. Okay, now I need to get out of here. And I thought there was a door to the south. Yeah. Okay, low level. Let's go up first. And then monster chest. Please be a doable level. Oh. Nope, this was not on the map. Doulahan. I kind of want to use his to see what it does. 180 is such a waste. It wastes 80 CP, but why does it modify his Tonfas? That's very goofy. I kind of like it. Like, it's so dumb looking, but it's funny. It's funny enough. Okay, if they group up enough, I'll just use Noelle's to kill a couple. Yeah, if I just shoot here, I'll kill a few. I'll do a lot of damage with you. What are these guys even weak to? Space? Mirage, really, but Mirage is the best. But Silver Thorn is not that big. I think Dark Matter's better. It's not going to cast in time. I'm going to Fortuna. And golden halo right here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, here's the big dark matter. Good damage. I'm gonna get hit. Is it gonna interfere? Okay. Anything that applies... Ooh, actually. So, activate... Using a Master Art activates a special effect for all allies during the cast time. When casting completes, you can choose to either end or extend the art. Selecting the latter deals elemental damage to all foes. Will I be able to use it again? But the way it's phrased means it should block everything until it casts. Every physical damage until it casts. Which is, like, pretty good. Like, it's guard. Oh, but it only guards one. Yeah, it only guards one, despite the fact that it should go until cast, but whatever. Good gameplay! Gotta love. Petrify insta-killing you. Can I cast it again? I can. But it doesn't, it grants one instance of physical immunity. Which, like, not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. Sapphire Gem is better water casting, I assume. I've always been bothered by my pointed features, but people tell me I'd make for a good model. They say I have all the right angles. Decent joke. Not the best, just decent. I think it's worth considering who could make use of the Sapphire. She's the only one who I would consider equipping it on, that I'm using right now. It would replace the Water Gem, but I can't... Oh, the Sapphire Gem's just a better shield. Okay. Oh, because it's not a bell, it's a gem. I'm dumb. Hey. Hey. Oy, do I need those two? I need the two, so I'm not going to swap that. So I misunderstood what the Sapphire Gem is, and it's just bad. Not bad, but like... Considering basically everything is currently spec'd damage, losing arts, losing ATS, just to get a little bit more defense is not what I need right now. Avesta. Before opening Trinity, Wazi's first cover job idea was becoming Morg's apprentice. However, Bennett refused to let him have the title Second Dominion. Bleh. Bleh. That's not a good joke, I hate it. It's well planned. It's well set up. I hate it. S is better in every way. I really love the weapons that are actually just upgrades and are not like super mediocre. Like, oh, this is not an upgrade because it doesn't give me evasion on Lloyd, and Lloyd only needs evasion right now. Yes, I need to go back. Ugh. Oh, because I'm out of CP, because I died. I need to kill them, because I'm about to get insta-death. As always, the insta-death turn effect is really not a good design element. It's not... It's just bad, because without... Oh! If you don't want to be insta-gibbed, you have to have the correct anti-death stuff, but 99% of the time death is not relevant. An instant death is not relevant. So it just becomes, hey, either you have, what, Grail Locket is the full resist one, or an equivalent, or you just have to make sure you pay attention to the turns that might instantly kill you. Okay. Just beating up poor little monsters. Made of dirt. That's what I'm sealing. Oops. Gotta kill them all. How? Oh, because these were locked last time. Tier all bomb. They're called tier alls because they're made from the tiers of all the chests whose items have been plundered. Believable. Grey Greaves. 50 out of 61. Yet 51 I already got. They're backwards. These are all the letters Jubilee has written to you since our marriage, Cyril explained. I always kept them with me. I knew you would never come to me willingly. In a strange way, I was the best hiding place. Ooh. Ooh. And then he handed a letter to her that came with the chest? No. I don't know. Locked. Is that the door that I was on the outside of? And then there. Okay. Wait, there's a chest. There's a door here. But it... Oh. This is the one to the entrance? Yes. I'm going to take this time and go this way. Because I think going back would be not much faster. And I don't think I need to run back the way I came, so... I kind of want to... Oops, too late. Dare run away from me? I'll get rid of all of your flaming skulls. Save here, because... Oh, I'm going to have a rest point, so I'd rather save after that, but whatever. Ooh. Eerie. Bloodstains. Same as before. Now we fight somebody. He's not going to fight us directly, is he? It would be pretty fun if he did. Well done, boys and girls. I think this is actually a good image to capture. Well done, boys and girls. So, how did you like the dungeon? And what about the treasure hunt? A few cliches here and there aren't too bad every once in a while, right? I had a feeling that was your handiwork. No, it was definitely someone else. You think you're slick wasting our time like that, huh? No, he's just having fun. Wasting? Perish the thought. Where would the fun be in coming up here without a challenge? And a fool has to bring the fun, you know? It's right there in the job description. Yes, fun. So much fun. That aside, seeing you up close, it's hard to believe someone your age could belong to Ouroboros. You're assuming that they're young. Would that put you in a similar boat as Ren in that regard? No. What a weird assumption. Haha. Unlike her, my appearance isn't a very good reflection of my age. Anyway, how about that declaration of invalidity? God, don't emphasize that. It's bad writing in my opinion. Unless there's some, like, justification. I'm gonna ignore it. I swear, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Amusing as it was, though, I can't help but wonder if Crossbell's prepared to go down the thorny path you're setting it on. We're well aware of the consequences. The consequences are nothing until you get rid of the military might they're relying on. Even if the path ahead is treacherous, it's something we must confront at some point. Oh, is that what you think? Have it your way. What ends up happening to Crossbell is outside the scope of my mission. In that sense, I could leave right now if I really wanted to. But where's the entertainment in that? It's time to raise the curtain on my grand finale. He's gonna summon some monsters. And then we're not gonna fight him, right? Is he summoning him? Is he transforming himself? No. What is that? An illusion? No. A phase space expansion? Does he plan on trapping us in a pocket dimension? That'd be boring. Since the footing is so poor here, I'll do you a favor and guide us to a more appropriate set for my production. Enter Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Let's make this a good, clean fight. No promises, though. Aw, I'm actually, like, why are we fighting him directly? That's boring. Okay, he doesn't even have an HP. He takes 1 damage. Let's try Crimson Ray. Let's see if she can attack without walking into range. Good. Okay, he doesn't have a ton of HP. Fortuna. She doesn't need to stack Fortuna again, but she will because it will give it to herself. And then, I don't know. Maybe he can be debuffed. Actually, can she check? She can't. I think Noelle or Wazi can. I should have checked with Wazi. Because if I can debuff him, that's good. Except he reflects arts. If he reflects arts, I should probably try to fire off a weaker one first. Oh, what an interesting attack. I think this is going to go poorly. Because Wazi's about to get blasted with his full arts strength. I think he's going to die. Just to be safe. He's about to shoot himself with a fire blast and kill himself. I totally forgot far too quickly that they had an arts reflect equipped. Okay, no, he permanently has arts reflect. Such good fun. Like, what's the purpose of this? He's preparing to cast an art. Thelas is not the best heal there. I guess I should split everyone up. Okay. He's not going to be able to move. She has to go straight forward. Oh, because the Forte is targeted. She's basically going to hard carry this fight. Because he's not going to do any arts damage. I think it's definitely fun design. Totally. What happens if you art reflect an art that's reflected? I assume you can't chain it. Who would benefit? I think she benefits the most from CP regen right now. I mean, I can encourage with him to keep her strength up. Do you have any buff arts? Adamantine Guard is situationally valuable, but I don't have people grouped up. I definitely can't debilitate. Earth Pulse is like not good. I could master. I don't know if it's gonna help in this fight. Eh. She has more potentially useful bonuses. Let's just officially analyze him. Like, why not? She's gonna be 100% of my damage. Okay, she has 9 turns of extra CP regen. That's good. Is there any hint? There's no hint about a way to potentially remove the arts reflect. So I think I just have to kill him with physical damage. Which is definitely fun. Okay, good to know. What? What is that effect? Give me a name for that. I want a name. I want a name for whatever that effect is. I think just to be safe, he's going to encourage. But he can't encourage where he is, so he's going to move and encourage her next turn. Ah, okay. It's so easy to plan ahead when you get randomly shifted around. Since they're all close, I might as well Aqua Mirage. Okay, that CP regen is actually really good. This is not a fun fight. It's kind of funny, but it's not a fun fight. I need to give more move speed. I just want to see what happens if I attack. He might just die. I might just die. But... okay, now I need to move the art away. Oh, the impede procced. Nice. Sylphid would probably be useful to have on her. That's about the only oh, I could Arts Reflect here and see what happens. So, if I just stay here... he has to stay here. Let's see what happens when the Arts Reflect triggers on me, reflecting it back to him. Will it hit my friend? Will it reflect back to me? No idea. I mean, none of those are going to be useful, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure AoEs that are ground targeted still get reflected back to me. I guess I'll put Sylphid on her. I need to boost her strength, but I can't. Okay, what happens here? It should take the reflect and not the guard. It takes the guard instead of the reflect for some reason. I think that's poor prioritization. Forte's too slow. What a shame. He's just gonna do Forte again. I have no idea what he just did. Okay, you're gonna move here. And then you're gonna just attack. You're basically gonna encourage spam. I don't get what that is, like... she's going to... I probably can't... yeah, I can't debuff him, so there's no point. None of those are gonna be anything special. Sylphid has 4 more turns. I wonder if it can stack. I kind of just want to see. She's gonna move here. Except the moment I get into position, phase change. So fun. Okay, does it stack in some way? It does. Is that 8 free movement? Like, what? I think this is a bad fight. Not because it's, like, bad, but because it's just kind of boring. Like, I don't know what the point of this fight is what it really feels like. Like, the fight doesn't make... it's a gag fight, is I guess the point. But that just makes it feel weird, that it's just a gag fight. And the moment I'm in a good position, I get shuffled again. Like, it's definitely intentionally made to not... oh, actually that reflects, so she can't do anything to damage him. But like, the moment I get into position to do anything structured, I get teleported. I mean, having a bunch of people with Sylphid would be nice. I'm already gonna buff enough, but... Why'd you move that way? Move towards him instead of to the side. Then I would have been able to buff you. But instead you do nothing. Oh, it's a waste of time. I should just do that when I have the chance. Okay, and he gets a super fast cast for some reason that time. Probably because of the double turn. So fun. I'm having such a good time in this fight. It's definitely a fun design for a fight, you know? And she's super slow because she doesn't have Sylphid anymore. I don't think this is a good design for a fight. If it was shorter, fine. But it's too long for just being like a dull gag fight. Like... oh, everyone's a pepper. Like, what's the point of this? And now I die. I'm gonna get one shot. So fun. Great design for a fight. Suddenly a fight that you literally can't use arts on the enemy in a game where arts are the best by far. Maybe to a lesser extent than in Trails to the Sky, but like every single one of these games so far, arts are the way to deal damage once you can spam them. And at this point, I can't do anything with arts. It's like, what's the point? Okay, let's get Sylphid, so that I can reposition easily. So fun. It's just not a good design for a fight either. Like, I think there are a few too many of these fights in this game that are just like, what's the point of this? It doesn't help that Campanella's voice is incredibly obnoxious. And that it's entirely RNG. Oh, he spams and turns everyone into a pepper, then he casts his AoE one-shot. You lose. He needs to give... Is it... I thought he was the one that had... Impassion, yes. And I get teleported when I'm about to use something. I need Impassion. That will give more guards, which will mean less being turned into a pepper. And now I'm about to get AoE murdered. I need to move... Is Lloyd the one at the center? Yes, Lloyd is the one at the center. Lloyd can move, so I don't need to worry about that. Excuse me. I might be able to impede, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get one shot here. And my healer is a pepper still. Recuria? If I don't die, I'll be fine. I mean, I don't think Aquamarge is great, because I don't think any of the stuff he's using is dodgeable. He should be the one using Sylphid. Because if he uses Sylphid, he can then use, like, Adamantine Guard more quickly. He will use 1 Encourage. I actually didn't mean... That's an art base, so it's actually going to kill me. That's not all the weapon I was thinking it was going to be. What is this 3 attacks in a row? Is it because of the delay from using an S-Break, I guess? Like, since I chose to use an S-Break, it meant that, on literally everyone, it meant that no one got a turn for a while. This is not an interesting fight in the slightest. Like, if he didn't have as much HP, it'd be fine. But instead he has an excessive amount of HP. And you can't use art. Like, maybe I Chrono Drive? I've been spending so many turns just buffing. Yeah, since so many turns that the double stacked Sylphid buff ran out. Ah, she can't do anything. Chrono Drive here. How are people doing in terms of guards? 2 have ran out. I think once she runs out, I'll use her S-Craft again. Until then... Until she runs out, I think it's fine. Ugh. Oh, yeah, she uses it from range. I forgot about that. Because I have the Mobius. Okay. Now it's time to trigger this. He is not a damage dealer. He needs to keep the strength boost going on the important unit. Except she has to move away now. Or she relies on RNG. RNG. I got bad RNG. Not bad, but... I think he can... Oh. Oh! I can finally burst, because apparently burst has been enabled this entire time. It only just charged up. I need to... impede. Except I... Wait. Wait. Can I apply it during burst? Interesting. That is good intel. I think at this point I just focus on trying to kill him. I should be fine. Let's be safe. Let's just do this. Did I do it on a guard turn, or did he just guard it? Like, unless he lost his thing burst, if I burst and he loses the reflect, and then you can fight him, maybe that's something. But I don't think that was not a fun boss fight. It was kind of interesting. I don't think it was a good boss fight. Because it was just annoying. It's better than getting one shot, but like, it was just annoying. Wow, that's smart. This is what I get for moving myself to the front line for once. Had it enough yet? I think we can safely say this victory goes to us. Meh, no objections here. Still, I wouldn't take this to mean you have any chance against the Steel Maiden. Gah. Mind your own damn business, pal. As if it's his own business what his sort of teammate, like, they're teammates. I get it, I get the intent, but fine, fine. It's about time I bid farewell to Crossbell anyway. How will this artificial septarian turn out, though, I wonder? This one, not the other ones they've made, presumably. I'd love to stay and see for myself, but there's work to be done in the Empire. The Phantasmal Blaze plan. So you really are planning to wreak havoc in Erebonia next? Who can say? Everything is according to our illustrious Grandmaster's will. But when caught in the throes of fate, it falls to the children of man to offer up an answer. Like always. All of you are no different. What? Offer an answer? Haha, let's meet again someday, if the stars align. What sort of answer will you offer in the end? I'd love for you to tell me all about it when the time comes. Typical. Nothing but riddle me this and riddle me that from start to finish, cause that's his entire gimmick. What could he have meant by offering an answer? An answer, whatever. Phrasing was not quite right by my I didn't parse that correctly. Never mind that. Shouldn't we stop the bell from resonating? Right. Mind giving me a hand, Randy? I'll help too. I mean, couldn't literally all 6 of them help? Like, having 3 more people, even if they're not the strongest, would still be useful? It stopped. Really? However, I'm still detecting the presence of the higher elements. Stopping this bell only ended its resonance with the other 2. In other words, we gotta get to taking care of the one over at the tower now. Yeah, and that'll end the resonance between the 2 remaining bells. Well, I mean, that's pretty valid. You can't resonate with something that doesn't exist. If what York said was true, that's our key to lifting the barrier that surrounds the city. Next stop, Stargazer's Tower. Roger that. Aye aye, leader. Sir Ursula Road. I'm gonna rest, get back to the ship, and then I'll stop for today. I think this last chapter has been very well segmented into blocks that are about an hour, which is kind of surprising to me. Because there's so many blocks in this game that everything takes 6 hours. And yet, for once, near the end of the game, it's oh yeah, everything takes about an hour. And then it's the next step. It's more segmented instead of the final dungeon's probably going to take 2 hours to clear at least. Is my assumption based on my memory of previous dungeons. And I mean, of those 2 hours, an hour and a half of it's going to be fighting the boss. I mean, even that's probably taking it lightly. If the boss is rough and I die on the 3rd phase and have to start again from the beginning, it could take 3 hours to fight the boss. Because they're HP sponges on top of having one-shot moves. Or one-shot attacks. Which I think is probably the lamest part about these games. Like, there's far too many enemies that have 100,000 HP. You deal 4k a turn, and they can one-shot you. And you can't debuff them, because why let you debuff bosses? But on that note, it is the stopping point for today. Next time, we'll probably be going to Stargazer's Tower. Between now and then, I might check to see what sort of stuff guides suggest you do before Stargazer's Tower, and basically decide, yeah, I can ignore that. But that will be tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.